Good afternoon, everybody. A welcome to EDU 600 Research Methods and Techniques. My name is Kevin Dorn, and I am the instructor for this course. I'm also the assistant professor of adult and higher ed and in the Department of Ed Leadership and Higher Ed. So a big welcome to everybody to this class. So in the video that I'm putting out right today at the beginning of the semester, this is similar to what I do on a weekly basis. Sometimes there's one video, sometimes there's two videos, but I walk you through the materials and I'll walk you through what is expected of you this week. In effect, a checklist of things to do. The weeks in this course run from Monday to Sunday night. So I don't know if that's similar or different than some of the other classes that you take, but in this class, it's Monday is the first day of the week, and then Sunday is the last day. And so to get us going, I would just like to show a few things. I think this class is made up of folks that have taken classes at USM before and also with Brightspace, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time with the navigation and with Brightspace, but I did want to say to everybody, if at any point you need help, you can't figure something out, something doesn't make sense, please let me know. My contact information is in the syllabus, and it's in different places in the course platform. So let me get right to the materials, and then I'll come back to week number one. So over here you have the navigation panel. You also have here course home, content, resource assessments. I am looking at this in my view, the instructor's view, so what you might be seeing is a little bit different, and it tends to have less of these headings up here. These are for my use, but you can get to a lot of the same information. It's available on your Brightspace. It's just, I have two views. I have the instructor view and I have the student view. And it's to help me to make sure that what you can see is what I am seeing. So once in a while, there's an issue where I can see it on my screen. I post it, but you guys can't see it. So I will try my best to alleviate any of those type problems that we might run into. But please, if you see something that just doesn't quite make sense, let me know. And if you can't see something, it probably means that somebody else in the class can't see it. So over here you have the navigational panel, some information on me getting around with Brightspace. I'll click on that, and you can see there's some navigational tools. Information on me, meet your professor. Click on that. Introduction, this is me. That happens to be, I was out in California. That's a giant sequoia tree. There's a lot of pictures that I post throughout the class. They really have nothing to do with the class. They're just pictures of places that I've been, and you'll see a theme. The theme is I like nature. I like being outside. And so that's why you might say, what is the significance of this tree to research methods? Well, I guess I could stretch it and say there's statistical methods that can be used to sample a forest. But in this case, it's just my wife and I looking at a gorgeous, huge tree about the size of our house. So read my intro. Go back to the table of contents. I tend to use with myself when I am actually online and I'm kind of trying to navigate things on the course. I use the content area quite a bit. And up here, I don't use the course home, but you can set this up any way you want. So table of contents, getting around, meet your professor, something on writing styles and APA formatting. Up here, we have the syllabus. Must be a lot of people online today because the connection with USM, at least at my home, is slow. So here's the information about me, the pertinent information. If you need me for anything, please just send me an email. You can also call, this is my cell phone. You can call me if you have a problem, some issue came up. My cell phone is, feel free to use it. The only thing is, I mean, probably everybody in this class has some kind of smartphone. If you call me, chances are you're not going to be in my contacts, so I might look down and see it. I do not answer all phone calls because I get a lot of spam. So please leave me a message and I will call you back. And sometimes it can be 2 minutes and I'll call you back. So in here is the schedule. And there's more information online about the schedule. We have a Thanksgiving break for those looking ahead. I do not require any work during the Thanksgiving week. So basically Sunday to Sunday, Thanksgiving week, you are off. Nothing is expected. Now, we are a class full of adult learners, so if you can see there's an assignment coming up after Thanksgiving, have at it. I'm not one to tell people when they can work and when they cannot work. So this course is truly it's a research methods and techniques. We are not going to be conducting research. It really is a course about reading, analyzing, and writing, and using the scientific method to determine if research is good research. Is it, something that, the benefits of smoking tobacco, and then you find out, oh, this is put out by the tobacco company. But we will have an opportunity this semester for you to explore a topic of your choice that is of interest. So I encourage you to spend some time with the syllabus, and while we're on this, I just want to point out one thing. These dates in here and the assignment dates, here are the due dates, assignment. I can tell you that the syllabus is as solid as I can produce it at the time, but there may be 1 or 2 opportunities where I will change it. And what I mean by that is I will never make an assignment due sooner than the syllabus. If anything, I push it out, because sometimes I feel like, gee, we're getting bogged down with week 7 and we need another week to work on this before anybody can work on the assignment. So the dates that you see in the syllabus, I will hold to them the best I can, but there may be an opportunity, just say something's due on October 15th, I might say, this should be done due on October 22nd. So the dates, take them as solid, but just be aware they could be pushed out. Take a look at that. Any questions, let me know. Now, we are going to have a Zoom meeting, not this week, but the following week, and I'll have information coming out next weekend. So Module 1, you might be saying, okay, what is it that we're supposed to do this week? Well, first of all, you're watching the video, and in the introduction, I said the video will be posted September 2nd. Today is the 1st, and it may go out this evening, it may go out tomorrow, which is actually Labor Day. No work is expected at that point. So you're watching the video. Please read chapters 1, 2, and 17, and you can skim 17, tour the course site, review the course materials, become familiar with the textbook. And this is the textbook, Beaudry and Miller. Select one of the 5 abstracts on pages 15 and 19 and respond to the following items. And I will show you how to do this for those that have never done a discussion forum. The name of the title, purpose, type of research, sample size, collection, methods used, and then the results. Please, please, please do not spend hours. Go to one of these abstracts. Sometimes people just copy this and paste it into their discussion forum, and then you can go from there. But name and title of abstract, it's right there. Just put it down. What I would do is copy this in, hit enter, create a space, and the name and the title you put right under that. The purpose. The purpose of this research is to study the efficacy of math instruction for 6th graders, and that's not one of them. That's the purpose. Type of research. If you don't know what it is, if it's not explicitly stated, say that. Say, I'm not sure, but I think it is qualitative or quantitative. Sample size, in the abstracts they do talk about the sample size. How did they collect the data? And how did they do the analysis? And please, I'm giving you a permission. This is not a harshly critiqued introduction or discussion forum. Do the best you can. And we'll talk about this, throughout the week in the discussion forum. You can take notes if you want. Some people do, some people don't. However, like I said, this is a class full of adult learners, and that what you do is up to you. Begin to identify a research problem or topic that you're interested in. You don't have to spend a lot of time on this. This is just ultimately going to be the topic that you choose that you're going to explore, and I'll have much more on that. Participate in these discussion forums, introduction and preview in the final paper, and then the abstract one. So in this week, there's three discussion forums. So in here, I'll go to the first one. So you click on it, and then, introduce yourself, whatever you want to say. You might have an introduction that you've used for another class. You can copy and put it in. So what I'm saying is post this by Wednesday of the first week. And then that's kind of the format I like to keep throughout the semester for the discussion forums. Do your original post by Wednesday of the first week, Wednesday of the week, and then comment on at least 2 more students' introductions or discussion forums before Friday or Saturday of that week, if at all possible. So the way you do this, for those that have never done it, you click discussion forum and, just say, I will put Kevin's intro. That's the heading. I'm going to come down here and I just type in whatever it is that I want. If you do want to put in a picture or something, you come over here, click on that. My computer, click on, and then you upload anything that you have. It could be a picture, it could be a doc, whatever it might be. It's a pretty simple. You get that done, and then you hit post. And that is it. Then your post will be there. In this case, I do not want to post anything, so I'm going to cancel. Okay, that's the class introduction. There's 2 other discussion forums. Please do that. And at this point, I'm going to just do one more thing, and I try with this introductory video to keep it to less than 15 minutes, and I can tell you we're at 13, which is a long time to be watching a video, but there's a lot of information. So the way we have, I'm going to release, this means it's hidden, you can't see this, but you will be able to see it as soon as I'm finished the video. When I send the video out, I will make all of this week available. I have all the other weeks preloaded, but I don't like to put them out too much, especially in this class, because there's a lot of information in the class. So in here, I explore some of these tabs. This is about the interpretive review assignment. It's the last assignment that we have. Any recorded Zoom meetings, or any Zoom meetings we have, I will record, and then I post them either later that evening or the next day. They will be located here. Library assistance from Tim Lynch. We will be collecting primary source documents this semester from the library. Tim Lynch is the research librarian associated with or responsible for our particular program, and I would encourage anybody to reach out. All of his contact information is in there. Library information. This is a really valuable tool. I'll spend more time on it outside of this initial video. How do you search for primary source documents, and what are primary source documents? Online discussion post rubrics, and an article capture assignment. So you don't have to spend really, I encourage you to look at these available tabs but that is it for this point. So that's the very quick introduction. We will have a Zoom meeting, not this week, but the following week, which is week number 2. And I'll have all information coming up about that in next week's announcement. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, please let me know. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. I do my best to respond the same day. Once in a great while, it's the next day, but I try to respond to everybody in the same day. And if you really need me, you can call me. Okay, everybody, I'm at 15:30, so 30 seconds over. I do apologize. I wish you the absolute best this semester. My goal is to help everybody successfully complete this course. I know it's not the easiest course, and I know it's not the course that everybody looks forward to. But I will tell you, I've been teaching this course for close to 10 years. It is a very beneficial course according to the students that have taken it. So I'll leave it at that. Best of luck this semester. Let me know how I can help. Bye, everybody.